Officer Carter, you're saying now that you're not sure if my client was masked up.
Hello, Doc.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
Watching this mess.
I'm reading my statement now, and it actually says.
Can I object?
Yes, as a snow leopard.
On what grounds?
I don't know. I like.
You like
An
objecting?
individual.
Yeah, I
I've never
really like
seen you in a
it.
courtroom.
Inside was an individual who seemed to match
Listen,
the
I'm a
body
menace in the
description.
courtroom. That's all I was
However,
saying.
there was not enough time to fully confirm if she got messed up. AKA,
My
she
issue
could have
is
had
when I get the
something
call,
myself.
is
I gotta run.
So I don't know about the.
wait, who's this, Charlie?
Charlie, yeah, they're not.
according to the
Right, saying
bailiff,
that seemed
it
to
was a
match.
judge's decision
You're
to keep
confident
her
was saying
uncuffed.
99% sure in your earlier testimony.
Interesting.
Yes, like I said.
I think we
I'll
should
ask
switch
them
to a different
later.
channel and get everyone in here on a channel to get ready personally. But
This outfit and put a mask on.
And you were watching her while she was changing.
I think leave it to
Her and
PD.
Hank Clover in the clothing store. He walked out first, and then she.
all right,
You get a picture of that while they were
Hold on,
changing?
Listen,
hold on.
I
You get a
I
picture of that
also
while you were
agree that
changing?
should be
I'm
done,
not
Honor,
but
Your
Did you get a
Honor.
picture of that?
our
while they were
job is
changing?
to try and not always be so directly involved. You know what I mean?
I
yeah.
think considering
Um,
this is state property, which is your
we're gonna withdraw
jurisdiction,
that one real
asking for
quick. I just
assistance
wanna
from
ask,
PD
real
is
quick,
well
is that,
within your purview. I
we
wouldn't
have issues
necessarily
with-
you need
I'm
to set
sorry,
up an
give me 1
operation,
second.
but
I
maybe
heard-
just do a
I
311
heard
being,
you
hey
I was
guys.
just gonna
talking
say, let's get on a
maybe
channel. That's
potentially-
it.
No, you're fair. I wouldn't say switch
Maxwell?
the channel just yet, but make PD aware that this might be a situation.
I heard her talking, but I didn't hear if
Feel
she
fair?
actually had an objection.
No longer objecting.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
prefer to you, Dark.
Withdrew the question.
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna go with this then.
All right. in that
So,
case, I'll
as
put
my
it through on
client,
one
or
out if
my
you're cool with it.
co-counsel pointed
Go
out,
for it,
seems
mate.
to, and then we have
Alrighty.
99% sure. But they also said in your previous testimony, to my
Visage is Visage
so
one.
CJ then.
Have a look.
Because when we found her at the clothing
Visage.
store, she
Visage.
got into the Black Grizzly, which
Visage.
kept eyes on at all times, and then she got
Ask her
apprehended
how she
and was
identified her at the court
identified
center.
as Charlie Jones.
That was a loud fucking whisper, like.
But then you guys said you guys lost. Hold on a second here. You said you already identified her at the court center. Then how can you know
This
that
looks awful. That's what I'm
that's
saying.
CJ then? That's leaving the.
This looks awful.
clothing
I'm-
store?
If you listen to anything, I've already said she got shot at, and we got told to code
Cap
switch
be
around the
it. I'm
hospital
sure
because she
Cap's
was
got more
injured.
guts than me.
So we did.
Why
and
is
that's
it
when we
whenever
saw the vehicle
Carter just
arriving at
responds
the
to
clothing
anything? It
store,
sounds so
and I
defensive.
saw an individual matching the description going
You're not
inside
wrong.
the clothing store.
Well, in this
What does
case,
code 6
she's-
mean?
I believe she's being
Looking
asked
around
to
the area.
repeat herself. So
I thought you had eyes on the Grizzly at all times, though.
Why is
I
there a
think
snow leopard
you're
in
not
here?
listening to my point.
It's an
No.
excellent
The
question.
thing
Also,
is that
are you
you just
aware
said
of
that
the
you guys were looking around the area, then you saw the
what
Grizzly
is
come
it?
by. I thought
The
you said
Hank
you had
Act,
eyes
the
on them at all
pets and
times.
police
So which is it?
canines
We did.
legislation?
No.
Yeah, it says that you have to have a permit for
Is that okay? Can I ask you a question?
non-domesticated
You need to
animals,
repeat
and
your events
Nino
and
several
how
times
we come
claimed that
across the
leopard is his.
Grizzly or what? Because I feel like you're very
Interesting.
confused right now.
Just giving contradiction statements.
What's the legislation called?
No,
Hank
you're
Act.
just not listening.
Are you gonna
Hank
s-
Act?
okay.
The Hank
How
Act.
did you
Oh, the
identify
Hank
the
Act,
individual
okay.
who threw the Molotov as Charlie Jones at the court center?
He wasn't
Objection, Your
identified-
Honor. Objection is pending, so hold on with the answer. What is your objection?
Nobody stated that she identified her as the one who threw the Molotov.
Scope.
Your
Then
response?
why are we here?
With,
Is this your
with,
first court case?
with
Why
this
are we
witness,
here?
Your Honor.
Oh God, this gets spicy.
Okay, how did you identify
Thought
the
you might like
individual
that.
Hold on
you
one
claimed
second,
to
the
be
objection-
Charlie Jones?
Hold on. The objection is still there. All right.
Okay, Your Honor, he just called Wade a cop killer.
Your Honor, I'm being
Please.
bullied here. I'm being
Please,
bullied, Your
can we
Okay.
Honor.
focus?
Oh my
Please,
God.
can we focus?
Truth hurts way there.
5 months, 5,000.
There.
Yeah, understood, Your Honor.
Okay.
I will rephrase my question.
Okay, the objection is still there. Just give me 1 second. All right. I'm going to overrule that objection because I can see where this is going.
Okay.
I want to
Yeah.
see how this goes. All right. So there's some leeway here. All right.
Would you like me to
continue.
repeat it?
Yeah, go ahead.
How did you identify the individual who threw the Molotov at the court center as Charlie Jones?
As I have repeated multiple times now, it was believed that it was you.
Carter?
We then code 6 for you around the hospital, and then you was found in the clothing store. You was then identified after we pursued you after you got changed and got into the Black Grizzly. You
Then
got
she was never, in
identified
fact,
when you
identified
got
at the court center.
apprehended.
Can the gallery please be quiet, Justice?
Did you identify the individual at the court center who threw the Molotov as Charlie Jones at the time?
A description of your appearance was called out, yes, and the same description was found in the clothing store with the outfit you was wearing before you got changed into what you're wearing right now and got apprehended in.
All right, I'm getting Visage right now.
Yeah, I'm still.
I'll
You
download
got
it.
pictures of that?
Negative. Or else it would be an evidence.
Okay.
How many people were at the? Oh my God, this fucking fire hydrant. How many people were at the court center approximately during the event?
I haven't got a clue.
You say, I don't know, more than 10?
I mean, of course.
More than 20?
I haven't got a clue.
Would you say there was a lot of people there?
Okay.
Okay.
In that, brother.
So.
They fee ID'd her. They fee ID'd
Okay,
her.
nobody asked, Monkey Mask. Nobody asked.
Literally. Sorry, this guy's yelling here.
Yeah, it's lucky Scotty's not here.
If someone says Scotty's name in front of me one more time.
Who has the food? Who got the food? I'm hungry as shit.
What's Scully gonna do?
Bro,
Oh, the
don't-
fee.
Don't even.
I heard Peter say something.
Okay,
Like, I
so
didn't.
the way that we're gonna go about this is that if the officers did not post the charges in the 72 hours, the bail is.
Your Honor, can you
Your
tell
Honor,
Rick to stop bringing up
the other
waste
side is
costs?
approaching me
Hold on.
menacingly.
Your Honor, permission to approach that side to pick up that box of food on the floor right there, just real quick.
Your Honor, given
food. I'll give
Officer
you food.
Wade's
Okay.
prior history, I'm a little afraid of him going behind my back.
Okay.
Your Honor, he was exonerated
Each
of all
side
charges.
Stay
your prior
on
history.
your
What?
respective sides.
Okay.
He
And
was what?
refrain from interacting with one another. I would implore all of you to please remember why we're here. We're not here for any petty back and forth. It's two people who have a right to a fair trial, and it should stay focused on them. Okay? So once again, let us do that.
He was expunged. He wasn't
If you're
fucking
hungry, let
exonerated.
somebody know, and then somebody will get you some food. Okay? Stay on your side. Leave each other alone. Get back to the case. Does anybody have any questions for Officer Carter, or is she able to be done?
Wait, I have another question actually.
All right. Go ahead.
I'll keep it civil. Okay.
Thank you.
So you initiated this traffic stop, right? At
Right.
some point after the clothing store. Is that right?
Yeah, a high risk one.
Okay. And my client,
Right.
did she comply? Did she put her hands up when she got out of the car?
You don't have all the evidence generally.
None of them
to
did.
make
They,
that call.
the driver,
What?
Hank Slover,
If it's
took off.
already going to a trial,
And
you
then
might as
I
well
don't know
hear
what
out if
happened
there's a
when the car
PC
crashed
for
out
that
because I
charge, and then
pursued
drop it
Hank
on the
Slover.
bench.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case.
If it's already going
And are
to
you,
a trial,
you
anyways.
so
you
just
might as well
just
have
to
the evidence
be
to cover
sure
your
here,
ass.
you don't know if my client complied because you weren't paying attention to that, right? It wasn't that she did it.
Your
Let's
Honor,
finish
counsel's
downloading.
testifying. Objection. Counsel's testifying.
The first
Okay,
part of
hold
her
on.
answer was like none of them
Okay.
complied.
Okay.
Did,
Stop.
did anyone
Oh my
else hear
god!
that? Like, you wanna run the
What
record back?
is going
Maxwell, you
on?
don't get to control who speaks and who doesn't.
Oh my god! She shushed him!
He's accusing me of not being able to join my job.
No, I'm not. Okay.
There's no way.
I'm not saying you. I wasn't saying that maliciously. I'm just saying you were.
Listen,
occupied with
Emilio, I
something
want you to
else.
listen to me right now. Look me in the eyes.
I was doing my job and pursuing a driver.
If you ever act like
hold
that
on. There's no
prosecution
question
side,
second.
I will fire you personally.
The way I hear it,
Why the hell would
There
I do
is
that? I have great relations with the judges.
something to the objection, so I'm going to.
Just letting you know.
Sounds good.
10-4.
I'm still around. I'm just so many things happening at the same time.
Continue.
But I'm around if you need anything. Appreciate you.
What
You're
was
good
the
for Monday if
objection?
You want to schedule that? It's
Counsel's
the
testifying.
prize
Yeah.
thing probably won't
Oh,
be a full
okay.
hearing.
Okay. So just to be clear, you were busy chasing the
Right.
driver at that time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or pursuing that driver at the time.
Alrighty.
I was pursuing the
bye.
driver.
So you don't know if my client complied or not.
No.
Objection
Okay,
asked
okay.
and answered, but she replied anyway, so forget it.
Well, it's not asked and answered because you objected
Okay.
to it. I have no further questions.
Okay.
Marie, can you?
I do.
Give me a second.
All right. Any redirect from the prosecution?
With Hank. Officer Aaron, how did you identify Hank?
I mean, I didn't. I was told afterwards when I got back up on my feet. That's who it was. And it's on the report that he was the one who shot me.
What happened at the traffic stop after they left the clothing store?
We done a high-risk traffic stop, which we told we had guns pointed at them, told them to get out the vehicle with their hands up, and they didn't. Hank took off, and then they led us into a reckless pursuit, driving in opposing lanes of travel, you know, on the sidewalks, taking some crazy jumps onto the highway, and then their vehicle disabled.
Imagine if Nino's not following his own legislation. Capital D colon.
Erin, who was the owner of the vehicle that you traffic stopped?
Hank Clover.
All right, no further questions, Your Honor.
Anchor.
Okay, Aaron, you're free to step down. Do you guys have any other witnesses?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to be calling Officer Marcus Wade to the stand.
Okay. Just given that this is a bench trial, he'll be your last witness that you're able to call. Would that change who you call?
Your Honor, there are two defendants.
Yeah, Your Honor, could we just for extension? I'll keep mine quick because I was the arresting officer for the other defendant.
Oh,
What is that mime?
Thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor.
How can I say I'm a
unsure if
pussy
you were sworn
magnet?
in, Thank you.
Oh my god, Nino.
Wait, do you swear? Oh, put your hand up. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury, lest ye face beheading by our famed executioner, Thelonious the Limp-Wristed, whose axe rarely rests ahead from its body in fewer than 7 swings?
Will you like keep my face like looking all nice and shit if I do get beheaded?
No, because that means no, because that would be perjury.
Okay, yeah, no, I swear. I swear.
Okay.
Why did
then
she
yes.
poop and then lie on the
Witness is sworn in.
floor?
Yes, I would like to ask for Officer Marcus Wade to give a narrative, please.
Yeah, sure. So,
Objection,
I got on
narrative.
duty, and I noticed everyone was at the court center, and I saw a state announcement.
She's
that
an
they were
ISL interpreter.
announcing the new chief of police.
Really? Okay.
So, I decided to drive my ass up there because I wanted to, you know, see. I was very interested. When I was up there waiting,
Oh my
I
god, she did drive my
noticed,
ass.
Lang Buddha entered. Lang Buddha had an active warrant at the time. So I was instructing officers to.
Oh my
surveil him
god,
to
she
keep
is
an eye on
actually
him.
interpreting.
We also noticed other Cyprus-affiliated individuals in the room.
Gang
So we just surveilled
noticed
them as
it.
well. I
Looked
made the
at them,
call to wait until
surveilled.
the town hall was over, and they left
Made the call,
before we
wait.
made any moves to apprehend Mr. Buddha because I
Oh
didn't
my
want to put any
god.
civilians in harm's way.
Okay,
when
she's
it
actually
ended,
doing. Honestly, fair
Lang
play. I
Buddha
don't. How the
attempted to
fuck she's
run
doing
out
that?
of the bottom staircase, the doors that go to
Run.
the side parking lot. But that was locked, so he ran back up and then ran out through the main entrance. And then in the little circle thingy, while I was chasing him, a lady in a white shirt, loose white shirt, loose brown pants with
Lady.
bucket hat and no shoes, who I
How the
called out
fuck
was
are they
Charlie
doing that?
Jones, tackled me. I then got up, ran to chase Lang Buddha again, who got in a black 4-door SUV. And
She's gonna
drove
do the
off.
driving thing.
When I attempted
Chirp.
to get in my car to pursue him,
Bye.
the lady in the white shirt pulled out a Molotov and threw it at me as I was trying to enter my car. I saw her pull out the Molotov, and I immediately ran away from my car. And then I opened fire
Honestly,
on her
at first,
as she
it
ran
looked
away
completely
with an
random.
individual in a
But now I'm seeing
gray
it.
sweater.
It's kind of impressive. But
She then got in a red car. I believe it was a. I don't know the make and model of the car. I only saw the back of it, but it was red. And
I was thinking about it the stream
at
that,
that point, I
yeah.
could no longer see her. But officers continued to open fire on her.
You seen the interpreter?
After that,
she's going crazy.
She's
That's
good.
Claudia.
Was told
She's amazing.
that Lang Buddha's car was seen somewhere in the south side. So I went
I'll
to
be
go
honest. At
chase that,
first,
and
I thought
she's
she
been
was
pursuing us
like
for a while,
when I saw her in
until
the
he got
court
out
center.
in a red supercar.
I thought she was just like crazy or something, throwing out gang signs and shit. But now that I'm looking, she's
She's a
interpreting.
legit court interpreter.
Officer
Impressive.
Wade, you mentioned
Yeah, she
the
communicates better
female
than
with the
probably
baggy
90% of Los
white
Santos.
shirt.
True,
were you
yeah, I
able
might
to
hire her for the
positively
marshal
identify
interdepartmental
her?
relationships.
I identified her as
I
Charlie
highly
Jones.
recommend her. She is fantastic.
Objection, Your Honor. Facts not in evidence.
He's
That's a question.
testifying, Your Honor.
Is he test? You know what? I'll save it for cross. I'll save it for cross. I withdraw my objection.
Okay.
Officer Wade, have you had run-ins with Miss Jones
I need somewhere
previous to
private.
today?
I have.
How recent?
There was one a couple weeks ago where I beat her ass because she was trying to put a suspect in the car.
Were there any similarities to that day and today?
You had to clarify. This is a boy, by the way.
Objection relevance?
Your Honor, I'm building foundation.
I would say.
You know what? I'm not gonna say that because it's a fucking cat. I was gonna say whatever floats your boat, but that's indicating Nino's into
Your
fucking
Honor, I would say
boy
that clothes
dance.
are expensive, and
I'm not
sometimes we
gonna
have
do
to
that.
rewear what we have.
That's. What are you calling her poor?
A little discriminatory.
New phone, who dis?
I'm a woman. I can say that. Thank you.
So let's scare him.
Hello?
She can handle cost-wise.
No, I'm not gonna do it. Hello, honey. Sorry, my signal was bad.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I didn't expect
Are
you
you-
to see you around so late.
Well, I
Okay, is
didn't intend on
Charlie
being
Jones
around
commonly
for
seen
very
wearing
long. I was
what you
trying to
saw
get my
today
car
at the court
fixed.
center?
Running into a mechanic during shift 3 is difficult.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Have you seen
And then
Charlie
backup was
Jones wear
needed,
the
and
same
now I have
outfit
someone with a warrant.
before?
You know, you can say like, "I'm busy." You know, you can do that.
But what's the fun in that?
Weird
Okay.
True,
nobody
true,
answer
honey,
certain
true.
nobody, but
Do you know who the new chief is? Yeah.
is decided, okay? Just hold tight 1 second.
Wait, there's a new one?
That's fine.
Yeah, the chief got announced at the town hall today.
I understand the.
Who is it?
The reasoning, but
Toner.
it's been.
It didn't change.
reported
I'm
twice,
glad.
Yeah, he's
and
good.
We're in the same place, so.
I agree.
I'm sorry?
I think
I just
got a good head on his shoulders, and
Yeah.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think he's the type of person who would banish the BCSO to the north.
Okay, I can understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I agree.
What would
I
ask is
agree.
that
Well, if you're still around after this court case, I'll come catch up with you. All right.
one more time, a different way.
All right, sounds
Right
good.
now,
All right. Bye
I'm
bye.
going to
Have you
suspend
arrested? Have you arrested Charlie?
Hello,
Jones
sure.
In the same outfit that she's that she was.
It got
seen
worse,
at
Dark.
The
It got worse.
court center today.
What are you on about?
I personally haven't arrested her, but I have been on scene where other units were processing her. I've been involved with her wearing that outfit.
Okay, thank you. Also, I got a few more questions. You said you opened fire on multiple people in that situation, correct?
I myself opened fire on Charlie.
Okay, 10-4. Did other officers open fire?
Yes.
Okay, was blood found on scene?
Yes, there was.
Who did the blood belong to? Who I should say, let me rephrase that. What was the DNA found, or whose blood was the fucking DNA found to? Excuse my language.
Fine.
Hank Clover, and then 2 other officers, Aaron Carter and Opal Price.
Okay, thank you.
Officer Wade, did you see Charlie get in a vehicle?
I did.
Okay. And do you know who owned that vehicle?
Unsure.
Okay. If you could refer to it, or rather, Judge, could he refer to the evidence?
Yeah.
Okay. Wade, if you
I'm
could
just
bring up your
reading.
NDT to the report in question. And if you go to the photo section and Charlie Jones' vehicle on scene,
Yeah,
is that
I see it.
is that the car you saw Charlie enter?
Like Oshira?
That is the vehicle I saw.
Okay.
wonder.
And the evidence below that, checking if there was any tampering and the dispatch information of that vehicle's registration. Was there any tampering?
There doesn't seem to be signs of tampering on the vehicle. No.
Okay. And who did the registration of that car come back to?
Charlie Jones.
Okay. Thank you very much, Wade.
Oh shit.
Good for Cross.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Cross.
Right, Officer Wade. In earlier testimony, you said that you positively identified my client, Charlie Jones, right? You need me to repeat that?
Say it one more time.
Yeah, in earlier testimony, you said that you positively identified my client, Charlie Jones, right?
I said I identified her as Charlie Jones. Yes.
Okay. So why in your report did you say a suspect believed to be Charlie Jones? Like, what is it? You believed it was Charlie Jones, or it was Charlie Jones?
Well, if I see you, right, and I say I believe that's Slick Rick or Rick Richards, it's me saying the same thing. I believe you to be Rick Richards.
And you'd be able to ID me if I was wearing a generic hoodie, a mask, and my feet were out. That'd be enough for you to positively ID me with
Okay,
one eye.
Your Honor, objection calls for speculation.
No, it's not a speculation. I'm asking him. It's a yes or no.
You're asking him a scenario that doesn't exist right now. That's inherently speculation.
He's the one that brought it up. I mean, he's even the one that said that he could ID me. But I'm saying, okay, if I was, wearing a generic hoodie,
Okay,
my toes were out, my dogs were out.
I'm allergic to cats.
Peters, it's okay. Does anybody have an
Why do you have a
EpiPen?
gun out? A domesticated animal. It's fine.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Great.
Oh shit, cola.
Okay. So I
Wait.
understand what's happening. The issue is that the way that you're asking the question is problematic in this
Yeah,
event.
I'll
So
break it
I'm
down,
just
I'll break
going
it
to
down.
say you can just rephrase it, but right now the objection is sustained.
Officer Wade, how did you identify
I don't
my
know.
client, Charlie Jones? How are you so certain it was Charlie Jones?
Objection, Your Honor. Compound.
That's one question. How are you certain it was Charlie Jones?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Can you elaborate on the objection?
I'll withdraw it, Your Honor. He's borderline badgering.
Okay, I'm gonna leave Larry. I don't want to reply to him. I think we might. I might try and meet up with him.
Don't
You
go
see.
back and forth with her.
Yes,
It's
Your
fine.
Honor.
She's withdrawn it. All right. Oh. Continue with your
Can you ask
question.
it just one more time, please?
Yeah, no problem. Officer Wade, how did you positively identify my client, Charlie Jones? At the court center.
Based on previous interactions, the clothes she was wearing, very loose fit, white baseballish shirt with loose fit brown pants, the no shoes, the bucket hat she always wears, her hair coming down from under the hat, I could see was the same sort of hairstyle, same hair color, her skin tone, and her actions.
That's crazy. Okay, so okay, and you and based on that assessment, you made a what you believe to be 100% positive ID.
Hey,
Did you?
I'm
Did you-
not going to object. I mean, I do
Okay,
think he's
okay.
badgering just with the side comments and everything, Your Honor.
Are there still
Objector.
side comments going on?
No, I said based on that, you were able
Right.
to make a 100% positive ID.
Well,
If I made a side comment, I would have said, you
you
should
said-
voice ID her too.
Okay.
Well,
Your
let
Honor.
me.
I didn't hear
This
it.
is also the court.
Yeah, I mean, to be clear, I'm going to step in. The thing that was not stated was the fact that crazy was the first thing that came out of his
Ah.
mouth. And as far as voice IDing, that's for the courts to decide. That's not. I mean, if somebody's wearing the same fucking thing every single day, I'm not going to fucking play stupid when
What
they
is
wear the
Charlie
same goddamn
doing?
outfit, and I'm going to assume that the person is that person. So the whole voice IDing thing is objection fucking weird.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I understand.
I think they need some
What I will say,
court
what I
decorum
will say
training.
is when you're
You
asking
don't say.
questions and you get your answers,
This is
try to refrain. No,
this
don't
is
try.
wild to me.
Actually, refrain.
Yeah, and
from the
ex-judge
commentary
Bailey is
that kind of
the new advisor. Yeah.
belittles what you just heard. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not in the respect lane. All right.
Yeah, yes, Your
God's
Honor.
green
All
earth is
right.
happening.
Continue.
We just
So,
had an
Officer
objection
Wade,
weird.
based on what you saw
Oh.
at the court center,
Yeah.
you believe that was a
Let's get in
100%
there.
valid, positive identification of Charlie Jones.
No, this is Ava's show. She's got it.
I
Like a-
never have
a train crash. I can't take my eyes away.
You can't look away, Dark.
No, I can't.
So if you
Probably
weren't
could leave
100%,
and do work,
why
but
did you do?
I can't
why
help
did you
it.
search my client then? Why did you GSR test my client? If you weren't certain at a scene that was far away
compound
from the
question.
court center.
You miss such a missing this.
Objection, Your Honor.
Don't answer.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
What's
like
the objection?
scaring me.
He never stated that he GSR'd her or any of that.
Is that person taking photos of you, Dark?
Response.
It was more so a question for PD.
Nice.
Well,
Peace
he's
and love,
not the
bro.
entire PD,
Okay,
Your
I mean,
Honor.
Yeah,
Your Honor, he has access to all the police reports.
All right.
Misstatement, Your Honor.
Okay.
He
If
has
you
access to all the
Answer the
reports.
question.
no, don't answer anything yet. I would say rephrase it. Right now, I understand where the
Is
objection is
that
coming
Coop
from. so I'm
Holiday
gonna
next to
sustain it.
Nino? Not
Okay,
the
so
one next to
while
not
not
Larry.
100% certain,
I don't know.
your police force decided
Maybe?
to
I don't know who
GSR
that
test
is.
and arrest my client anyway.
Rick, that's not a question.
Question mark at the end.
Make it a question. Just ask it in a question.
Okay. Did you guys still decide to GSR test, arrest my client, even though you couldn't make, in your words, 100% identification?
Can I refer to the report?
RS?
Yes.
How's this cat so angry?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Angry
That-
cat.
That was easy.
I'm over here, Ollie, now.
Rick, what did we just tell you about the comments after what you heard?
No, I said
Oh.
that was easy. That was kind of nice.
No.
Right?
No.
This Rick guy
Stop it.
is
You
just
already got the jail after this.
blasted.
Yeah, Slick Rick is a real
Alright.
piece of work.
I got.
You feel bullied?
I feel bullied, Your Honor.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
You were
I'm
saying
sorry
such
you feel
mean
that way.
things to me when
Yeah.
I was standing in the gallery.
That's
I
Sorry.
bet Vic Hanna felt bullied too.
Okay, Your Honor,
Anyway.
Your
Whoa.
Honor.
Okay.
What did he
That's
say?
like the
What
third
did he say?
comment
Not
he's made
acceptable.
about that thing.
I good, Your
He
Honor?
said you're gonna kill you that
Wade
bully
was saying
too.
about how he felt bullied. He's like, yeah, I'm
he's
sure
getting
Vic
a
Hanna felt
contempt
that way
charge for that
too.
one.
Oh no, I'm saying, am I good to like ask a question?
Yeah, you can go ahead, Tony.
Okay.
Yeah, I
thank
mean,
you,
he
Your
straight up just called Wade a cop killer
Wade-
before Wade took the stand. So
I mean,
Honor. Did you shoot at somebody, or did you shoot at the suspect you believe to be Charlie Jones?
Yes.
it's like a civil issue.
Thank you.
Like when
This is
somebody
really a civil issue.
Can you redirect?
somebody got me
no,
in
Your Honor.
civil court for calling carbureted criminals.
Peters, you don't
Okay,
speak
hold.
for all of us, okay?
I forgot
Okay, so
about that
I
case.
apologize, Maxwell. Probably I got to be careful.
It's
Yeah.
entirely based on hearsay, but it was one of the
Mr.
first ones I
Wade,
saw as a judge.
do you believe? Okay. You are the ash chief. I understand that. but this is
Hypothetically, I've
our
called him a
case,
criminal
Peters.
so many
It's
times, and
our
you'll never be able to
case,
prove it.
sir.
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Okay. Mr. Peters, do you believe that officers had reasonable suspicion to GSR test Miss Jones?
Sean.
Where did you come from,
Objection,
Sean? A
speculation.
rave?
No,
Burning Man?
I was working out,
I can tell you, you,
and then
you
I got
stink,
bad
man.
signal.
You got a bat signal?
Your
What
Honor,
did they say?
brought it
You
up,
put out the bat
in
signal.
their
I
line
had
of
to ask you a
questioning
question.
that we were
There's a bat
GSR
signal?
testing her illegally.
You put out the bat
essentially.
signal.
I asked for you
Who?
to take a case.
Oh,
All right,
Yeah,
open
that's
the
the
door.
bat signal.
Overruled.
That's gonna be scheduled for Monday.
That's the bat signal still.
For
Wait, do you need me to
what?
re-ask the questions?
Yeah, I'll change if it makes you
maybe he
feel
just saw like a
Thank you.
fly,
Mr.
you
Wade,
know.
do you believe that
He
officers
just thought it was a bat.
had reasonable suspicion to GSR
So I get triggered
test
by bat
Miss
signals
Jones?
because the last time someone sent me a bat
Yes.
signal, half the DOC walked out.
Oh.
Yeah.
By the way, we might have the clowns coming after us because I think
All right, no
somebody
further
spoke
questions,
to
Your Honor.
Chatterbox and said that
Is this
the
what you
marshals
should
were
go?
the reason that the DLC
Yes,
quit.
Your Honor.
So he's mad because he liked the DLC. And then I tried to smooth it over, and it turned up. He said
I think-
he's going to fire an
Yeah,
RPG at the
I'll make it
marshal
quick.
office.
Last
So I said
one,
I'm
Your
going to
Honor,
tear down the
recalling
fun house.
Chief, I'm sorry, Assistant Chief.
Okay.
Then he said he's going to send a
Peters,
31
because
clown
again-
task force after me.
Yep. All right, Peters, hand them here.
I'll be fine.
Yes,
You'll
ma'am.
be fine.
All right.
Although
Do you
these
swear to
revolvers
tell
ain't
the
so
truth, the
good.
whole truth, and nothing but the truth,
Oh,
under
fuck.
penalty of
I thought they
perjury,
were
lest you
cracked.
be banished to the barren cave of the
No,
mountain
I
dwarves
hit a
under
guy
his
twice in the
merciless
chest
fist. You
today,
should
and
be
he
forced
was
to
still
mind
standing.
sheetrock until you've forgotten the touch
Oh,
of sunlight and your
sheetrock.
sustenance
I hear.
Yeah.
consists
I'll
of
be. I mean, like I know,
bioluminescent
obviously, like center mass, but like I do
yeah.
hear if you get them in the head, it's a one
fluids. Well, the
shot.
witness is sworn in.
I
Oh,
Can
fucking
I have,
hope
2
so.
minutes to review the evidence.
Just saying,
and
man.
everything.
Your Honor, I would like to ask for Mr.
Peters, you said you'd make it quick.
Chief
Okay.
Peters to
Yep.
give a narrative. I don't know why he's just now reviewing the evidence, Your Honor. So if you want to hold him in contempt, that's up to you.
What did I do? Me in contempt?
Wait,
Okay.
really? That's what when it happened, though, right?
You can
That's a
actually
callback,
give the
dude.
narrative.
Okay, yeah, I was on duty at the court center for an event. When I saw the
Nice.
suspect, or I
Get
should
the
say the
Applebee's
defendant
later
with
fit on.
pants on, and who I believe to be the same woman that's laying on the
What is
cell
it,
over there, come up to
25 today?
Nino and fight for dogs, which I thought was pretty.
Now I'm
pretty
hungry.
Nice.
Fuck.
You know, I'm a big dog guy
Oh.
myself.
Join the club.
Anyway, that being said, shortly
I'm
after,
getting
I heard
tired.
shots ring
I'm
out.
getting cooked.
I
I
saw
feel it.
the police department pursuing an individual, or actually multiple people. They got into a vehicle and fled. I heard that the individual in the gray sweatshirt was involved as well, and she was giving call outs to that individual to help them as essentially evade from PD. It was told to me on scene that, or excuse me, it's told to me that she was present while the Molotov was being thrown at Wade. I then tackled her, stopped her, put her in cuffs, and frisked her, and there was a weapon. I GSR tested her. She was GSR negative. The weapon did not belong to her. I then brought her down to MRPD to process her for that. Later on, it was brought to my attention by the marshals, and this is what I wanted to review the evidence for. That. Do you mind if I read the statement?
Go ahead.
Marshall Lee heard the sound of breaking glass and flames as it was called out that a Molotov had been thrown at Marcus Wade. Marshall Lee attempted to pursue the suspect and noticed a female in a gray hoodie running in front of him in the same direction as the suspect. Marshall Lee heard the gray hoodied individual giving verbal directions to a person they referred to as Charlie. The gray hoodie person verbally directed Charlie until the main suspect entered a red car. The red car struck multiple officers as
Ray
it went
Lee
flee,
giving that
resulting in shooting,
testimony. He's
our
not even
officers
here.
opening fire on the vehicle. The gray hooded person continued running
The guy's
along
probably
in front of
wrapped
Marshall
up in
and
bed.
followed the red car as it was being shot and called out that officers had
I'm
begun
so
shooting.
jealous.
Marshall Lee lost visual of the gray hooded person and the primary suspect at the bottom of the stairs. But I did detain her, frisked her, and she had a weapon. The weapon did not come back belonging to her, and she was transported to MRPD.
Okay.
It's 30 minutes to midnight.
Party hat, happy partner anniversary.
Ask
Sock
Chief
22
Angel!
the
Everyone's been
radio
having a
channel
lovely time.
that
Thank you for the 66 months, Angel. It's good to see
Via
you.
was on.
I think her radio was off.
I hate that excuse. Just turn it back on, forehead.
I'm sorry. Did you guys need to ask a question over here? Anybody? Okay.
Are you talking to us or just whispering
Yeah.
amongst each other?
Yeah. Again, I'm trying to ask questions, Your Honor, and all I hear is giggling, like we're back in 12th grade.
My bad. I will refrain from
Hey, honey.
giggling.
Hello? Oh, are you okay?
Over here.
I'm in the courthouse.
Apologies.
You're in the courthouse? I have... Are the marshals looking into corrupt doctors?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, well, I got some intel.
What you
got? Jason Ledson's splints were just found on Xavier Valentine. Xavier Valentine has a long... Yes. Now, for a variety of reasons, I don't feel it appropriate for me to be the one to look into this. Additionally, I'm also not around when Xavier typically is. But we also didn't feel it appropriate to hold him because the reality... I'll explain in a second. Second doctor, Sophia Torres.
She's a doctor?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. But here's the thing. On the staff profiles, you have to look at Sophia. You can't type in her state ID. Two of them are going to come up. It's not the 11. Hold on.
What was the mayor's response?
It's not 11746. It's 11747. I can only find her when I type Sophia or Torres. Sorry.
Miss Jones.
Your Honor, Miss Jones is in the I can't check her state ID. So when I type in Torres, two of them come up. One's blank. The other shows medical group. And here's the thing. She's been raided already. Less than a month ago. But these are still out there. So I'll write up a report regarding the stuff I found. It seems everything's being tracked on Ledson's profile. That's how we realized that this is like a very reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff on his possession are not in like great condition.
A while ago.
Yeah, likely.
Who
Thing
saved
is,
you
I
with
did-
it?
Besties, or I'm sorry, not Besties. Hydra.
Well, he deserved it, in my defense.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Get it in.
And if you look at Ledson's profile,
yeah,
all of his stuff are like that's all Hydra.
Yeah, that's
Mika
just a
Rose,
pattern
Jackie
behavior.
Snow. Oh well, one Saints. Jonah Heidel. I don't know. Kai Martin, Manor, Xavier Valentine, Jasper John's vehicle, Jaden Christopher.
Yeah, it's all 100 pretty much.
It's different. It doesn't
Okay. Yeah. Have you added that one from today? I know you haven't. Done yet.
No. I'm going to. I'm also going to document on Sophia's profile, and I'm also going to write that she is listed as a doctor, but she needs to be searched by name, not state ID, under staff, because it's not coming up.
Okay. All right. Thanks for letting me know. I'll
No problem.
I'll get someone on it.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right.
Continue.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
We're trying to wrap this up. I understand.
Interesting. Jason. Why has nothing been done on him so far? If there's that many fucking incidences. I think the issue is I remember he like reports them stolen and shit.
Do you recall if the woman asking questions about the dog was wearing shoes?
I couldn't tell you, to be 100% honest.
Okay. No
But
further
they
questions,
actually
Your Honor.
VID'd it.
All right. Anybody else on your side want to ask any questions?
They did.
You hear me?
That's funny.
Yeah,
It's good for them to go. All right.
Yo, what about Chief Peters?
Hey, what's going on, Tony?
Oh, not much, not much. Just we should probably use a baton on Rick later. Anyways,
Use it how?
Up to you
Yeah,
guys to decide.
yeah, Marcus just uses his hands.
Shut up, Rick. Shut up.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
oh yeah. Can you point to evidence where what radio Leo was on?
She wasn't on radio.
Oh, okay.
Or I should say, she told me her radio was off.
Okay. All right. Well, did you
Come on,
check
Tony,
for
hit him with
radio?
something.
Actually, you know what? Never mind.
Yes.
I would drop.
Yes, she had a radio on her.
Okay. All right.
What's the incident?
So, actually, yeah, I think that's it for me. Rick, you have anything?
1 second, Your Honor. 1
Wait,
second.
this was
a minute or two.
this was 3.5 hours ago. Holy shit. Jim, get a room. Okay, we got 25 minutes to the sewers.
Oh, I thought my ears were plugged. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Is everyone really?
I think in the interest of time, that'll be it, Your Honor.
Oh.
All right. Is the witness free to step down? Everyone? All right, you can go.
I thought she already asked. I thought she just
Is
asked if
everybody
you...
ready to say any final statements or any? Or
I did.
Your Honor, can we highlight evidence? Is this where we highlight evidence? Usually, I just don't want this to be skipped because it's
we have
been
either
skipped in
side
the
of it.
past.
It's perfect.
Understood.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's a beachfront. That's right. Polito.
Do you need a moment,
Buzz.
or are you ready?
Your Honor, I would like to highlight Marshall Ray Lee's statement specifically. Also, my own statement, Your Honor.
Yeah.
He was.
I miss that guy. He's cool.
He's a pretty cool guy. All the marshals are cool except Craig.
On God.
What?
Yes, Your Honor. Also,
Craig's like the most uncool
Miss
guy
Charlie
ever.
Jones' vehicle found at the scene of the court center.
So the guy wearing loafers.
Oof.
All right.
What are we, children? Are you too old to tie your shoes?
Sean.
I'm sorry. That's the only people who should be wearing loafers is people that live in retirement homes.
Your Honor.
All righty.
I'll remember that.
Defense.
Doc will remember that.
I think your loafers look great. Sure, Your Honor. We're highlighting evidence.
I'm
I'd like to
married,
highlight
Chris.
a few
Keep it in your
things.
pants.
God damn it, Chris. You flirt?
Oh,
What a hussy.
You did.
Don't mind if I yeah, actually, yeah. Sure.
No, Chris wears loafers. That's my.
Did you forget that you recalled him, Tony?
For a little bit, but I also forgot I was gonna ask him until now.
Why
I
is
remember I
Nino
asked him-
on the
I want to
stand?
ask him one question.
Oh,
He wears
okay.
chinos. I don't want to hear. He was called as a witness. So I guess
I'm
I'm
just
just gonna
on the road.
stand.
I'm just
Here
gonna
for
go ahead and
recall?
stand.
Yeah.
He had no idea what was going on the whole
Of course he
time.
doesn't. Of course.
He was like, he spoke to me. He was like,
Wait,
"Is something going on outside?" Like he didn't even care about the gunshots and nothing.
Hey, Mr. Chavez. So, basic question: did you witness any of the events that were brought up in any of the testimonies today?
No.
Objection, Your Honor. Vague.
True.
Okay.
Oh, you've been in court a lot, huh?
Here it is.
No way Marcus thinks that Haley's
No, Max will object him a lot. He's very adamant about it.
Good for her.
Oh,
That's
he
the
didn't
fun
answer? Oh,
part.
okay, good. All right. Yeah.
You
go ahead.
really just want to object to something, don't you, Dark?
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
really
it's literally
don't work.
asking if any of the testimonies, like literally within the scope of today in this hearing, if Mr. Chavez, any of that had relevance to anything he witnessed today. It's not any vague because it's all pertaining to the scope of this event.
Okay.
I'll pose this
you
to
wanna
you,
go ahead?
Tony. Did you or did you not object to vague when they asked a question about what happened after people left the court center?
Well, I objected. I believe you're referencing when I objected. Wait, left or point center. Which one was that
The
again?
correct answer is yes.
Which one was that again, Your Honor?
The question was about when did you see CJ after you left the court center, and you said that that's vague.
All right, then I will rephrase it then. I'm not trying to get into mental gymnastics. I'm literally just asking, hey, Mr. Chavez, did you witness a Molotov being thrown?
I did not.
Did you witness a shootout?
I heard gunfire at one stage while inside the court center.
Okay.
I really don't know why Nina's a witness here.
Did you visually see any of the events that unfold, like the shooting?
No, in fact, I asked multiple law enforcement officers, Dark, Turner, what happened, and there was they didn't know. They probably knew about as much as I did as we were inside.
And how long after the initial shooting occurred did you ask those questions?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Yep, good objection.
What's your response?
Well, the thing is, they called him up as some sort of material witness to the situation. I'm trying to gauge, you know, if he didn't know what the shooting was about, how long did he afterwards did he ask? Because I mean, if he heard it, how long did he?
Why was he
mentioned asked
called?
multiple
He
law
was called
enforcement
by
about
the
it,
prosecution?
then how long after the initial
Honestly,
shooting?
that just seems like,
It's all within line.
oh,
of
Daddy
questioning.
Nino's
So
here.
I'm
We're gonna
just
get him
giving
on the
time frame.
stand. That
Basically, I asked who, what. Now I'm asking when.
honestly, if I was
Again,
Turner and I was
phrasing.
hearing this shit, I'd be so pissed off.
I would ask you to just ask it a different way. So I'm going to sustain the objection. Okay. Let's ask it different.
To make sure he wouldn't be CJ's lawyer.
How long after the shooting did you ask what happened?
Honestly, if that's the real
believe
reason, then
about-
honestly,
after I heard the initial
that's some
gunshots,
fucking
I
that's some
wanna
better call
say,
soul shit.
like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I believe I asked Dark about it.
Wasn't that
From what I
long.
recall, my memory is pretty hazy, but I think I spoke to Dark, asking him if he knew what happened, and he was inside, like kind of protecting me. 5
Okay,
to 10
good
minutes
enough for me.
from my best
That'll
recollection.
okay. That'll be it, Your Honor.
Did my boss just hit the floss?
All right.
Let's clarify.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
Just for cross, Your Honor.
Yes, go ahead.
You stated you were being protected, Mayor Nino. What were you being protected from?
I can't say. I mean, there was gunshots, so I wouldn't know the full context of what it is. There's a shooting.
Haley's asking a
outside.
question and she doesn't even
I'm
know.
the mayor of Los Santos County. Dark is a marshal. So if whatever is happening makes its way into the court center, I would assume it's to make sure I don't get hurt.
You got it in one. Did you look at that?
Okay.
CJ's going crazy in the back.
Were you given any context Mayor Chavez as to what was going on?
No. In fact, I only began to get context here to give a better idea. I think after the ending of the town hall, I would say that about 40 minutes later, give or take, I spoke to Turner, in which I did ask him, as he was still present at the court center, and even he had very little knowledge of the full context of things.
Did you say you have
Which
a
is why I
foot
was very
fetish?
confused.
Objection. You know, actually, sorry, answering.
I
No
enjoy
shame in
getting
it.
my
He
feet
withdrew it.
rubbed.
He withdrew the objection.
And I think that could be good. I don't mind rubbing feet back with like lotions, oils, etc. If it means I'm going to get something out of it. It's kind of like a give and take sort of thing, right? But I naturally don't aim for feet as like the primary thing that I'm attracted to.
Crickets.
Okay, but you're not
Insert
against
cricket
them.
sound here.
I'm not what?
You're not against them. Some people are disgusted by feet. Are you disgusted by feet, Mayor Chavez?
I mean, it depends. I mean, some people have some very carnivorous feet, while others have, like, you know, more, like, it's like a face, right? Like, some people have nice faces. Some people, it looks like they've been working in a.
I showed the Why are we talking about feet?
coal mine that's collapsed, right?
She should have
because it
asked
was
him if he has a
asked
fetish.
So you're saying you'd be
from the
able to
state,
identify
and no one
whether
objected.
somebody had
So he has to answer if it's a feet fetish.
feet as opposed to not.
Damn.
Well, it depends
Mr.
on
Chavez.
what, you know, distance we're talking about. You know what I mean?
From me to you, would you be able to tell that you know, I had dogs or some cute little Viennas?
Are you asking me if I've seen your feet before?
She's trying to range what distance you can tell how good a foot is.
Could I get a clarified question here? I'm confused.
Okay, from where you are, could you tell if Maxwell has good feet or bad feet if she was barefooted?
Too far of a
What
distance.
the fuck?
Without any previous knowledge.
Where are we going with this
If I took
shit?
off my shoes, would that help?
Oh my god.
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
Take my shoes.
I'm a police officer. I'm not allowed to
Yeah, I
steal
can't.
shoes.
Okay, okay, we're in court, Your Honor. Could you please?
It's not
Authorize-
theft if she asks you to
Are you
do it.
asking for a court order for them to
no,
steal
I-
her shoes?
All right, let's hurry this up. Let's hurry this up. Let's hurry this up.
Police
Come on, let's
Somebody
just
take
hurry
my
this.
freaking shoes.
Let's just hurry
please.
this up. Let's just
Get
hurry
this
this up.
over with.
Thank you, Tony.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
Why?
Damn, I don't know if it's the honey pack.
She's got
or-
some clobbers.
Okay,
shit.
Rick,
Honey
please just
pack.
lay there.
My bad. Sorry.
Please
Yeah,
just
my bad.
lay there.
Oh,
Don't get me
Some
started.
Hello?
She's
Who's
got,
do you
she's
hear
got
that noise?
What are
Oh,
we
yeah,
talking
clobbers.
about?
Shit.
Is that Scotty roading up the stairs from outside?
Oh shit! Quick!
Jones?
Wait,
Was that
Charlie.
her? Was she the one that threw the
Hey.
Molotovs? Oh my god!
Arrest her now, the criminal.
From that distance, I could not make a thorough evaluation.
I don't want to say it.
Okay.
There's an animal
Scotty.
in
I
Australia,
hung up.
Yeah, and if anybody takes photos of my feet,
and
I will
it has
sue
a
the shit out of you.
pouch.
Okay, let the record show.
Can I do
Isn't
that?
your feet entered into evidence right now?
That is
That
true.
is correct.
That is
But you
true.
can't sell the
Yes.
photos.
Yes.
Oh,
It's if it's public record, right?
Okay, Mayor Chavez, you are
yes,
not
ma'am.
allowed to sell
like an
my
NFT.
feet
I'm not
pics.
selling anything.
That-
I'm
it's
not. I never
literally-
said I would.
Available to the public.
No, that's it.
Can we sell the shoes?
I think we just.
Oh wait, we can sell the shoes?
end it.
Are you giving my
and then
shoes
case.
back? All right,
And then
no
case.
further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Any redirect from that?
Yeah, Rick, you got any more feet questions?
yeah.
I think Claudia needs
Swear to God, Rick.
needs a raise after this.
Mr. Chavez, you
If
You
I
know what, never
haven't,
mind,
I
never
sometimes
mind, never
I
mind.
do
Oh,
look
go ahead.
over and get the
Go
true
ahead.
meaning of every sentence, and it's
ever suck
Yeah.
on feet before?
No.
Your Honor. He answered. Never mind.
He answered.
Yeah, no further questions. It's my fault.
Crazy.
Thank you very much.
Your
may I make
Honor,
a state announcement from in
Mr.
here for the court
Chavez
center?
lost his
opening?
kitty in the courtroom.
that's
I
fine.
don't see his kitty anymore.
It's okay. It went across the hallway and it's asleep under one of the desks.
Oh, good,
I think you got scared off by Maxwell's feet.
Wait for a minute.
Yeah, I think so.
Tony, any other witnesses?
The pheromones.
No. Just no.
Well, I'm waiting for Scotty to call me back.
No, we're done. We're highlighting evidence.
Okay, all right.
If Scotty comes in, we're not leaving the recording for another 2 hours, and I will lose my shit.
All right, fair enough.
Thank you.
Please highlight evidence, Tony.
Get ready to run to the closing
All right.
store.
The mayor was
so there's
recalled, yeah.
there's a bunch of things I want to
You gotta
highlight,
go
especially
get
from
shoes on before
Assistant
Scott
Chief-
gets
Masters,
here.
please be quiet.
Masters, am I bothering you? Am I interrupting your conversation? I'm sorry, buddy. My bad.
Okay, not
Yeah,
with
you
each
are,
other.
Tony.
No back and forth with each other.
Yeah, guys, come
I'm
on.
just apologizing to you.
I
interrupting you and
understand.
stuff.
Okay.
I just didn't mean to be a bother to him. Anyways, there's a bunch of things I want to highlight, especially from Assistant Chief Peters' testimony. I mean, for one, he stated that she was off radio, and then number two, Leah's possession is not even documented in evidence. So how can we even say she has a radio? And even if she did, apparently Peter said she wasn't on it. So how is she related to anything? Moving forward, I don't see any sort of documentations regarding the play readings or anything related to the Black Grizzly, so I don't even know how they tied the Grizzly back to the original scene at the court center. In addition,
Kangaroo court.
everybody basically found a way in all testimonies to have an excuse
Grampy,
to,
thank you for hanging out, buddy, and thank you
feet
for the
ID,
support.
CJ.
Have a
in this
good night,
case.
dude.
However, none of the testimonies said they saw her face. They were all focused on her feet. I'm gonna let that sink in for a little bit. Now,
let it breathe, Tony. Let it breathe.
in addition to that, again, the lack of documentation, the lack of evidence, the lack of even showing that Leah even had possession of any weapons in this case, besides what was, Chief Peter's testimony. But there's nothing in evidence to prove that she was in possession of anything, not even a radio. So, yeah. In addition to that, I don't know why we're pushing felony obstruction of justice to her when she clearly complied with law enforcement during the detainment and was frisked afterwards, but she didn't resist. She didn't shoot, obviously, because she was GSR negative. That's another thing I want to highlight. I also want to highlight in Mr. Lee's statement that it was quite vague on the fact that somebody in a gray sweater or hoodie said Charlie. Charlie who? Are we talking about Charlie Jones or Charlie Danger or any other Charlies in the city? Again, this is a public event during which they decided to serve a warrant when the event was over, when people were leaving. So it's reason to believe that there are multiple Charlies that could, again, it's vague to which Charlie they're referencing.
There's
because,
only
again, the
one
public was all
Charlie,
leaving the court center. Some may have stayed behind, but there are still people of the public that are leaving the building. So saying just because somebody said Charlie doesn't mean it's the same
It's
Charlie
you.
Jones we're referencing
It's you.
in the court today. Again, so
You have
that's another
missed
weak
a
link. Another piece of evidence or a lack
a shit
thereof.
show of a
Marcus Wade stated that he shot at the person he believed to be Charlie. So where's her blood in the DNA? 'Cause I don't see it.
Bad shot.
No one said he can aim straight.
I mean, whether or not Marcus Wade is skilled at shooting, if he said he shot at Charlie and then multiple officers shot at Charlie, where's her blood on scene?
Also, Your Honor, sorry, Tony, adding to that, if Mr. Wade here can't even shoot straight, how's he going to make a positive ID on our client?
The fuck does that even? What does that even mean?
10-3, 10-3, Rick.
I don't know what that means, but Rick, I think that means shut up. But however, Rick, just because he can't shoot straight doesn't mean he can't see. Well, then again, you do have a
I don't know.
Sure.
I got one eye. Tony.
Reasonable doubt, baby. Reasonable doubt.
I guess to also highlight this,
Her blood is not clear.
You really gonna do it? You gonna say it, Tony?
He only got one eye. How can he have depth perception, huh?
That's crazy.
No, I'm just highlighting a bunch of evidence
Isn't
right
that
now.
ableist?
Oh my god, you got to think about
Hello.
what this is disableist.
I think he's
So
just
are
trying
you
to.
done?
He's trying to provide that.
Anything for Leah's
Gonna be in
charges.
my head.
Well, it's a convenient argument for
Of course,
his narrative,
lack
sure.
of any link to any sort
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean,
think on the
Even
getting
if
there,
it's
what being a
in
defense lawyer is
uses
just
bias.
making
Yeah.
a story that is
Anyways,
believable.
yeah, that's about all the evidence I can highlight for right now. Do we have closing after this?
Can I
Is this
highlight-
not?
No.
Can I highlight?
Is
I'll
this-
speed run.
Your Honor, is this not his
Sure.
closing?
This is the closing.
It's his
Well,
highlight of
this is-
evidence.
Okay, Your Honor, this was an actual closing statement. I feel this was not actually a highlight, but in fact a closing statement. And I would like to also have a